Hey everybody, Captain Silvertooth here from Infographic News for Kids. Today is Friday. Yay! Everybody's favorite day of the week. Today is Friday, May 24th of 2019. It's beautiful, and I hope you guys are doing great, because I certainly am on today, because it's Friday. Yay! Our mission is to inform the youth of all nations of the world being created for them to inherit. Our constitutional quote for today is, "Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution. That must be maintained, for it's the only safeguard of our liberties," said by Abraham Lincoln. In Wednesday's video, I asked you guys, does the Constitution give the federal government any say-so in the public school systems? Education is not something addressed in the Constitution, because the Constitution only addresses matters which are the responsibility of the federal government. So because education is not put into the Constitution, then the federal government has absolutely, positively no say-so in the public school system. So if anybody ever tries to tell you it's because if any teacher ever tries to tell you it's because the government makes them do it, tell them that's wrong and that's a lie. Okay? Okay. Or at least the federal government. Okay? Okay. There's a lot of crazy articles and a lot of crazy headlines in the world. Here's one. Dunkin Donuts refuses to get woke. We are not Starbucks. Dunkin brand, which owns both Dunkin Donuts and Baskin-Robbins, has taken a stand against politicizing their businesses, according to their remarks made by senior executives during a panel at 2019 International Trademark Association meeting in Boston. Attendees took to Twitter to praise the company for their commitment to remain politically neutral. One even said, "We are not Starbucks. We aren't political." Conservatives on social medias are loving this choice. Why do we need to politicize our companies or our businesses? Why is that a thing? But I would also like to highlight a factor here. Refuses to get woke. I don't think they're refusing to get woke. I feel like they're just trying to let people have their own opinions without getting involved in it, if somebody goes into Dunkin Donuts with a MAGA hat on, them being politically neutral, they're not gonna throw a fit about it like some stores employees do. They're just gonna be like, "I like your hat," or they might not even say anything. They might just look at your hat and then say something after you leave. They're not gonna say something in front of you or do something in front of you just because you have a Make America Great hat on. Make America Great Again hat on. I think they're doing a good thing by saying, you have your opinion, we have our opinion, and there's going to be a difference in opinions, and you're not even going to know my opinion because we're being politically neutral. So I think it's a really good thing that they're doing this, and I feel like more and more stores should do it as well. What do you guys think? Let me know. Do you guys remember how I was talking about in Wednesday's show about that the employee who threatened to spit in Trump supporters' food at Buffalo Wild Wings in Pennsylvania? Do you guys remember that? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You remember? Okay. Well, I went to the local Buffalo Wild Wings where I live, in the town that I live in, and I was talking to the manager there about this situation, and I was asking the manager questions, and she said that she couldn't answer some of my questions, and I was going to record, but she said it's against their policy, so I didn't. But I did ask her if she heard about the employee in Pennsylvania, and she had no idea. So I explained it to her, and she was like, that is crazy, like, that shouldn't have been able to happen. She was asking me what happened to that employee, and I honestly told her I didn't know because they haven't updated the situation to say she's got banned from the food service or she got arrested or whatever. But I asked her, the manager, what would happen if an employee here at her store would have done that to a Trump supporter or anybody, and she said terminated immediately, like fired right off the jump as soon as they knew about it. And I asked her how would she react to something like that, and she said she would have been like angry and surprised that happened. And I asked her what would she have done if it happened right in front of her, and she basically said word for word they would be out on the streets looking for a new job. And she was like, and I feel that way because us being in chicken, these are her words. She was like, us being in a chicken franchise type restaurant, and chicken is easily contaminated. And she was like, and if somebody were to spit in somebody's food, it spit flies, goes everywhere. But it probably would not just land in one person's food. It would land in many other people's food, Order number 60, 61, 62, and 59's food would all be contaminated. So, I thought it was good that she said that if that ever happened in her store, that they would be fired and that they wouldn't even have a second chance because, that's messed up. And I thought it was really good to know that there is a restaurant where I live that we could go in with our MAGA hats on and not have to worry about, we shouldn't have to worry about somebody spitting in our food and things of that nature. So I think it's really good. What do you guys think?
A video on YouTube and I turned it into an article. So here we go. It's headlined, "Boy left in tears after teacher throws away his lunch and says he can never eat it again at school." I personally know this guy who got arrested when he was 14 over not giving up his school-provided lunch. So, yeah. Parents are being fined for omitting a healthy snack in some school districts. If a student brought cookies or candies, teachers would take that away, provide a healthy snack, and make the parents pay for it. At a school in Durham, Canada, a Durham school in Canada, a student was left very unhappy after a teacher took away his homemade banana bread that his mom had made for him. The school staff explained they took it away because it also contained chocolate chips in it. The mother said she was furious that her son's food was taken away, leaving him with only grapes in his lunchbox for the rest of the day. He was only 4 years old. Me being a 4-year-old, I can tell you right now, I probably would have bit that teacher. He or she probably would not have fingers. Being a 4-year-old and not really grounded with my decision making. She was also furious that they wasted the food that she took time to bake. They also take away granola bars. Granola bars I thought were healthy. They also take away granola bars, goldfish crackers, and string cheese. I can understand the goldfish crackers, but I do not understand the string cheese, because cheese is healthy, I thought. I mean, I used to get mad when people would take little notes out of my lunchbox that my parents would write and read them. Imagine if somebody took my food out of my lunchbox and threw it away. I would be really, really, really mad. Like I said, the teacher would probably end up losing some fingers. Not even playing. Like, seriously. Let me know what you guys think.
So you guys know how I said crazy headlines, crazy articles, and there's a lot of them in the world? Well, here is one that is especially crazy to me. Kabob shop owner suspects of disposing a schoolgirl's body. There we go. Schoolgirl's bodies, and says he doesn't care if she's alive or dead. Iranian Mohammed Ravashi was one of the two men suspected of being involved with the 14-year-old schoolgirl's disappearance. Police believe that the girl by the name of Charlene Downs was murdered and cut up into little tiny pieces, put on a stick, and served as a kebab. If you don't know what a kebab is like food on this long stick that kind of looks like a really long toothpick. But it's like meats and vegetables, and sometimes you can do it with fruits. But this schoolgirl was supposedly cut up and served as a kebab. So somebody ate her. That is insane! Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say about that. Besides, oh my gosh. That happened after she was lured into the gang and groomed for sex. So they had sex with her and then cut her up into tiny little pieces, shoved her on a stick and said, "Here's this delicious thing, eat it." That's not right. That is not right at all, whatsoever, period. When Muhammad was asked, he said, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care whether she's alive or dead. I couldn't give a toss, to be honest." Are you serious? You don't care? And you're just going to be like, "Well, I don't have any idea what you're talking about." If you are guilty, you know exactly what he or she is talking about. Don't sit here in front. That is wrong. Well, that is one crazy article. I don't like the sound of that. Kind of makes me afraid to go into like a kebab shop and be like, "I want a kebab." Let me know what you guys think. Like, seriously, this is some insane stuff going on here. Like, what is going on with the world? Can anyone tell me? Somebody, please tell me. Please. I guess this is the new trend, like the new hair ties or the new ripped jeans or the new hairstyle. Because now everybody is pouring milkshakes on people. Showing disrespect Yeah, mainly just disrespect. And that you really don't care about what you do and how you represent yourself. But today, a British Army veteran was attacked with a milkshake outside of a polling booth. UK citizens voting today, and Brexit was expected to dominate there. And this man, an Adlershot, served his country for 22 years. And then today he went out to exercise his democratic rights on election day. And the disgusting Remainer scumbags threw a milkshake on them from the middle of his stomach, to where his belly button is, down to his mid thigh. He's covered in strawberry milkshake. But a tweet said, "This man in Adlershot served his country for 22 years, and today he went out to exercise his democratic rights on election day." And this is what disgusting Remainer scumbags did to him. Tweeted leave.eu, that user. And then the veteran said, "Some yob in his mid-20s walked over to me, gave me the naughty finger, went up to the co-op, got a milkshake, came down here and threw it at me. I can tell you right now that if I was ever walking out on the streets and I got a milkshake thrown on me, it would be a very bad day for somebody. I'm not even playing. That's not right. You do not throw milkshakes on people just because you don't agree with what they're saying or you don't agree with what they're doing. That's not right. Why are we in a world where people can't have their own opinions anymore? Why can't I have my own opinion and you have your own opinion, and we have the differences in opinion, but we can still get along? Seriously, this makes me mad. And to know that it was a British Army veteran, or just a veteran in general, that's disrespectful, and that's disgraceful, and that's just wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Are any of you guys familiar with the band Rage Against the Machines? If not, I'll tell you about it. Rage Against the Machine is an American rock band from LA, California that formed in 1991. Some of their songs express revolutionary political views. I've recently heard of them possibly getting back together, and them being one of my favorite bands, I'm super excited. That is all the news I have for you guys today, so we're going to jump into the Bible verse and the constitutional question. And the Bible verse is, "Be on your guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous and be strong." That's from the 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 13 in the New International Version. And the constitutional question is, how does the Constitution explain expelling a member of the House or of the Senate? Do some research on it. Hit me up. Tell me what you guys found. I'll do what I do every day and tell you guys what I found. And so, yeah. But that is all the news I have for you guys today. So I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share. Like I've said, I really enjoy your guys' comments and all your guys' support. And it really lets me know, like I've said, that you guys like what I have to say, and that you guys care about what I'm saying, and that I'm actually doing something other than just putting myself out there and nobody watching me. I'm really, really thankful for all of you guys who are watching and subscribing and sharing. It's just so fantastic, and thank you very much. But like I've said, that is all I have for you today. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!